So on the train, in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies, your only sanctuary is a moving train. Build it into a powerful fortress, gather resources, and survive relentless challenges. Play solo or co-op, defend against zombie attacks, endure harsh survival conditions, and face this perilous journey together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into this, and we're going to check it out. It's made with Unity. It looks a little bit... Let me swap this over. Hopefully this all works. Just need it to pick up the... There we go. On the train. Good to go. And it looks pretty interesting from the Steam page. It's from East Up Interactive. And like I said, all these demos, you're going to be able to access these on Steam and check them out yourself as well. One thing I do want to say is that some demos are going to be here beyond Steam Next Fest. Some were already here before Steam Next Fest, and some are here just for the time of Steam Next Fest. It's kind of up to the dev, what they do with the demo. So just wanted to put that out there as well. But yeah, kind of a little bit like a Snowpiercer vibe, maybe. Automanzi just got a high-end PC so I can play some of the games you play. Oh, amazing. That'll be good. It opens up so much. Perfect. Right. So, gonna have a little quick look. Settings. We've got tutorial on or off. Player names. We've got simple keybinds, to be fair. E to interact. F for fuel. Tab is inventory. All good there. Audio. I'm just gonna drop the music volume down a little bit. And we're playing 4K. I'm gonna tend to just cap. Oh, there's no 120 cap. Okay. We use VSync. Anti-aliasing. We'll keep motion blur off. I don't mind depth of field though. Put that on. We'll see. No DLSS or anything, but I don't think it's the most technically demanding game on that side of things. So let's do new game. I'm gonna do test world. Friends. Oh, you can do it friends only or single player. We'll just do single player. No one's gonna be joining us, so that's all good. And we can choose a character. Choose what they look like. Is he just in his underwear? He is. Yeah. Okay. We've got this. Okay, a few different outfits here. I think we'll just go for this guy with the blue shirt. Why not? I don't think there's any stats or anything. We'll have a look. What's that, J-Ball? Does Snowpiercer have Pants Man? Snowpiercer didn't have zombies, did it? It had like a apocalyptic. That's not good. That's not good. It crashed right away. Right away. Right. We will have that with some demos as well. I had some demos where they crashed to begin with, and then they're like terrible at the beginning. It's because I didn't go for Pants Man. Automanzi really wanted us to do Pants Man. That's what we're going to do. If it... This is not a good start. I did boot this up before and it was fine. ... indeed. It is loading. There we go. Okay. I'm surprised it's first person. All the screenshots seem to show you being above. I thought it was like a top-down one. I'm fine with that, though. So we've got simple UI. We've got inventory slots. We have our quick craft for tools. Water bowls. So very, like, normal survival stuff here. We've got a hot bar. First, for the last caretaker, can you do a little more live streams? I do want to do another one. I think because we've got quite a lot of paint to find in the last caretaker, I think that will be the plan. To do a bit of a longer live stream and stuff like that. I haven't been live for like over 2 weeks. Life has been busy. It's got this kind of press and hold E, and then you're just grabbing items, and it reminds me very much of Sunken Land. You know how if you've played Sunken Land, you can just press and hold next to like a washing machine or a car or whatever it might be, and you get the items appearing on the right-hand side. And it's very reminiscent of that. In fact, I'm trying to think. Let me just grab my camera. I'm just going to move it up because my camera is in the way of when I'm grabbing stuff, so I can show you now. So I think the you can kind of see it's got the little stuff there. The loot grabbing is a bit of a hold, but you're getting a lot for it at the same time. Like you're kind of scavenging. So I don't mind it right now. I want to see how I want to build a I need some more planks. I want to build an axe and see what the tree chopping is like. Getting about 100 frames. Like I said, it's stylized. It's not like cutting edge best graphics ever. Is that an animal? There is an animal over there. Interesting. Okay, we've got some more planks here and here. So I guess with missions, so we do have, this is kind of the tutorial. Get the train moving, add coal, add clean water. So Dr. Hargrove, it's been a long time. I've been following your work. I'm sending you people I trust. You need to come with them. Time is running out and you still seem like our only hope. And you can do full building and everything like that. Feeling like a bit of Sunken Land mixed with like Heat Death. What's that train game? I played the demo of it. Heat Death Train Survival, was it? Let's craft an axe, and I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to put some of this in here for now. Just tidy up the bar. And it is survival, so we do have health, food, and water need. It's probably a bit of a crime, but I have still not played 7 Days to Die. Okay, so you just get the wood in your... the wood just becomes the planks, like you just get wood, and the tree just collapses. So, like I said, demo, early days, the sounds and stuff like that can all do with a little bit of a lift, I think. But let's see what we need. Pickaxe, we need some more stone. Let's go find one of these things over here. Choo-choo time. Exactly. I think we get some coal going. We can probably get moving, have a little explore. There is a building over there as well. We are getting quite hungry. We open, does it tell us, found in the wild, cooking recommended, tart sweet, plantable. So it doesn't tell you what, like, values it gives you. But we do have, oh, you can punch as well. I guess it's zombies, isn't there? So, I mean, not right now, but we do have to be careful. The berries do a bit of food and water, which is nice. If you were Josh from Let's Game It Out, all the trees would be chopped down. I've only just started, but train would be built upside down. Yeah, exactly. Let's have a little look. Seems to be just slot based as well. It doesn't seem to be like there's a weight system, so you probably could chop all the trees down. And then it seems to stack in piles of 16. And we can build a workbench. We can get a basic water bottle and some bandages and stuff as well. Let's put a workbench down. I guess we're going to put this on the train. Got one little... Is that a goat? Gonna put that there for now. And then crafting allows us to have like wrench, which will repair and relocate place structures. We can build an iron axe and a pickaxe, so you can increase the speed as well. We can cook more stuff. You can get a water filter here, stone grill, and then the stuff that is going to need researching. We've got the research table, which we need bolts for. And we can make bolts from our metal scrap as well, and rope. And we can make a bed. Use to rest and recover energy. Do we have energy as a... We don't seem to have energy as a bar, unless they just mean like your health, that you can get your health like that. Let me move that there. Let's get some of... This is going to be the coal, I'm guessing. Yep, there we go. Like, it's not the prettiest, and the UI feels a bit templatey, like it's from the store or something like that. Can we hit this? No. But the core like systems that are here are working. You know, that they seem to be working at the moment. Am I being like difficult here? Do I need to like crouch? Okay, so these rocks can't. But this can. So we can get iron ore. And we can get coal. I might as well, since I'm here, I might as well go have a look, mightn't I? Let's eat some berries. Some more coal over there as well. These like little shacks. And there is a house over there on the right as well. Let's grab some more of this stuff. See, what's his name? Is it Josh from? I haven't really watched Let's Game It Out that much, but Josh would build the train upside down. I just won't use the train. Like, we're just on foot. Let's go. There's a deer there. Okay. Oh, there is some iron here as well. Let's grab some of this. Yeah, I did see there was a smelter, so we'll be able to, like, make some of this metal scrap, I think. But yeah, the gathering and, like, resource system seems pretty good, to be fair. We can loot this as well. Get 2 metal scrap. And things did look quite expensive, because it seemed like you needed 5 metal scrap for 1, like, bolt screw thing. We can go back and... Can we... Oh, there is some loot in here. It's very similar to Sunken Land in terms of the looting aspect. There we go. And... Wait, was that something there? Oh, it's that there. There we go. Right. It's my printer restarting every time. Every time. Let's grab this. I just want to check, is there is a save system, so we'll save. And it is getting to nighttime. Which the danger here, which I didn't think about actually, is that maybe the zombies come out at night. Some games do that, don't they? Okay. Hey Michael, how's it going? How you doing, buddy? You all good? Let me do that quickly. Right, let's craft. Even my dog's barking now. My printer's making noise. Hugo's being naughty. Let's... Hugo, no barking. Wants to be the star. What we're going to do is we're going to make some bolts. And it's instant craft. Like, it's very, very quick. You don't have to wait for them to be made. A couple of rope. Might need that as well. Although I should have kept some for the bed. Let's get the research table. And let's... We're going to need to make a new axe as well. Because there is durability. We kind of turned it into 8 rope. Okay. Let's, I think we're in a safe area at the beginning, though. There's some goats and stuff, but there's no, Oh, there we go. Oh, Michael with a membership on the channel. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. Amitica. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There are zombies. Welcome in. Oh, wow, he jumped. He jumped big time, didn't he? Okay. Right, we are thirsty and getting attacked by zombies. So there probably is a thing of you want to put the coal in and keep moving. You can add coal, which is all good. How does researching work? Oh, okay, so you spend resources to research, like a small smelter. And then you need the iron ingots. And then you can improve the research. It's got quite a lot of systems for a demo. It's like, it's got research tiers as well. It's got different items. And like I said, this is a popular thing at the moment, isn't it? There's quite a few games that have like a moving base now. And you operate out of a moving base. How much? I don't think we've got enough wood, do we? I was going to say it's quite expensive. Like you need a lot. You need to cut a lot of trees down. What have we got here? We got rotten organs for medical purposes and a zombie flesh for medical purposes as well. So the zombies actually have a use as well. We need to get some more plant fiber, really. Should we... There was a little house up here. Should we move the train forward a little bit? Okay, so you press the E and then the mouse. But you have to turn it on. That's the brake. Oh, you need clean water? Is that clean water? So I'm going to need to get some fiber. Okay. Okay. I don't think we get fiber from the tree. Hey, Thenlo. How you doing? All aboard. Crazy, but that's how we roll aboard the crazy train. Try Sky Guardians. I've got on my list to try, but I wasn't going to try that today on this stream because I think that was going to be a separate video on its own. Today's video, or today's stream, is basically going to be a little 45-minute look at a few different games. Although I could actually see myself playing this one for longer, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. This one is, I can see myself doing more in this one. Crazy Train is a reference to Ozzy Osbourne. Yes. Steam engine. Yeah. It makes sense having the coal in there. It's like Raft on Rails. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that. Just taking the opportunity to get a lot of wood. But we're gonna break our axe, I think. We're gonna need some more stone. It's weird that these seem like you should be able to mine them, but they seem bugged, which is a bit problematic because a lot of stuff needs stone. So you're relying on finding the little bits of stone. But I need some plant fiber. There we go. A little stone, a little bit of wood. Some more stone. Probably need some weapons as well. But with this, we'll be able to make a water, like, flask thing. But like I said, inventory is very generous. Slot base, no weight. So we're able to just grab a lot of stuff, really. So we've got the stamina bar in the middle. Thank you, Kevin. Why are you lying to us? What are you on about, Kevin? How you doing? Long time no see. UI. The UI, and we'll see this a lot with a lot of demos. The UI is probably placeholder. It's very standard. It's probably a Unity template, which I don't mind for like at the beginning, like proof of concept and things like that. Like just have a UI here so people can play the game and you can test the other systems. Don't get hung up on the UI. But I would like to see it refined a bit, for sure. You're not on the train. Oh no, that is true. That is true. It's almost the challenge of how long can we play the game without the train? So we can make a water bottle. We're actually full now. We can also make a water filter, which is going to be important. I like how they're just stacking. And we could do an oil lamp. We've got the small smelter already. So I guess could we build the small smelter as well? That would be here, wouldn't it? No. We've got a chest. Let's build a chest. Which goes straight. So the chest goes into our box there. That's fine. So let me put that down. And let's put the... What rounds the chest? It kind of looks like the hinge on the back, right? Yeah, there we go. Put the mushrooms in there until we can cook them. We'll put the seeds in there because we can't do anything about those either. And we've got canned food, but that's fine. We've got loads of berries so that we can work through. And we'll put the zombie bits. The zombie bits here. We've got some hemp seeds. So different crops. You've got hemp, strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry. It's definitely designed on you being able to do this as you go. I think... So we can't build on the train here, but we could put a little thing there. Let's go get some water. Fill water. It's got a green water drop, so I'm guessing it's that's the dirty one. We can add that. And it's going to go through and put a filter through. I can imagine we're just going to have a carriage just filled with water filters. They have actual berries on their hands. Eat your hearts out, Golder. Yeah, it's true. That is very true. So we need to wait for the clean water anyway. How much was the filter? Is it expensive? Kinda. Takes 10. Let's build a smelter. The game defaults to building things facing the other way, which is interesting. I'm gonna pop that there. We need some coal, obviously, for the smelter, actually. And then we can add the ore. Do we need the ore here? And then, oh, there we go. Okay. That's working. We're gonna actually need to take this and drink it ourselves. And it's got the normal survival thing of you get hungry and thirsty very quickly. But there is lots of fruit to begin with. Oh, it's one coal. So you can't stack the coal, which is annoying. So you can't just put a stack of coal in and a stack of iron and let it just do its thing. It's one at a time. Little bit tedious. Let's wait, where is the magic spot? There we go. We've added some clean water. We've added a teeny tiny bit. It can hold loads. We can actually put more in, can't we? Or is that all of it? There we go. Let's go grab some more. Don, how's it going? We definitely need to do some more shopping. Like on Outbreak Island. Yes. Yeah, I would, I'd say that's fair. Let me... Got some coal, and then... Add ore. There we go. Getting there. They seem to work in stacks of 16. Coal, we've got stone. Got a few bits there. Can we build like a torch? Or is it just the oil lamp? Oh, the torch needs to be researched as well. We can build a sofa, but we can't build a torch. And the torch is like a tier 2, I think. But you need 20 iron ingots. 1 by 1 as well. So you'll spend to research it, which I guess is you wasting resources to like figure out how to build it. And there we go. So this is the first, yeah, we're playing some different demos from the Steam Next Fest. This is the first one. This is On the Train. It's like a zombie survival. Oh, you can't sprint while you've got this out. Interesting. So you can use it to show your surroundings and things like that, but you can't do it. I actually got to pull that out. I've only got one of these. So I need to take the clean water. I just want to have a nice supply of water there. This one will filter, and then let our we'll use this as our thirst one. We just had the one zombie. I'm gonna need to make another axe, aren't I? Let's build this one out. Let's chop it all down. We can see better without the lantern on. Yeah, a little bit of a. Wait, I feel like a lot of games get that wrong. A lot of games get the strength of lanterns and torches and things like that. I don't know, or they're just used to really weak light sources. Oh. Oh, the deer has no preservation. Come here. Oh. He literally, yep. There we go. Animal AI. He dropped a bag of stuff for us. 4 meat, 6 fat, and 6 horns. So other than, you know, the obvious of the deer AI and pathing isn't amazing, I do like that it drops multiple resources. The game's pretty good on that side of things. I need to run and get my son from school. No worries, Michael. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Well, this game is like the other game where you also travel from station to station while fighting a lot of fat zombies. What game's that? But yes, probably, from the sounds of it. Is that Zompiercer? Isn't there a game called Zompiercer, or am I getting confused with Snowpiercer? I'm pretty sure there's a train game like that. We've gone through that one already as well. Wow, there we go. What game is this? Hey, Cook and Kate, this is On the Train. This is our like first demo that we're checking out. We've actually got another train survival game that we're going to be checking out soon as well. So don't worry, it's not like full autism stream of we're just checking out train games. Although, like I said, there are quite a few, and I quite like the idea of it gives you survival base, but then moving base, because that's probably the biggest thing, isn't it? In a big map, you don't want to sit there, build a nice base, and then you've got to leave it behind. That's the biggest bit where you're like, don't want to do that. Let's build a stone grill, build a bed, and get the train moving. So I'm pretty sure we could get the train moving, which isn't really an issue. We do want to add coal, add ore. That's fine. And we'll probably put the horns and the animal fat, which is used for medical purposes, apparently. A planter would be good. Obviously, you can build the fresh wagon. So you need 30 iron ingots. My concern is that this is 1 by 1, but I'm hoping it's only because it's a small smelter. You can hopefully get a medium smelter and you can just put a stack in. Because otherwise, 1 by 1 making 30 iron ingots is... I would have closed the game by that point. I wouldn't stick around that long. not to be harsh, but yeah. We need to pick up some stone. There is some more coal over there as well. I'm gonna need that. Some mushrooms. But I think like technically from like the systems and what it's doing, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I would play this. I would play quite a bit more of this. Dare I say, I'd probably play this when it comes out, like as a and stream it and see how we get on with it. It's got all the systems you expect from this type of game. And like I said, although the presentation isn't top tier, it's doing the basics well, if that makes sense. Right, I'm on the right track, exactly. Oh, and yes, Zompiercer. I have got that. I need to try it. I haven't played Zompiercer. I said I remember playing a demo for, it was a snow one, Heat Death Train Survival, I think it's called. Bit of a weird name, but that one was really cool, really like sci-fi. That was like in early access. Need to like catch up with where that one's at. Missed you guys though. It's been, like I said, it's been, I think on YouTube said it's been like 15 days since you went live. So it's good to be back and, like I said, doing some live. The train does move. Please do play more. It looks cool. It does, doesn't it? I think we'll, in terms of, let me just double check. In terms of release date for the actual game, it's just coming soon. So, an East Up Interactive, this is their first game, or first game on Steam. So, can't see that it made anything else, but yeah, and like I said, you can play this co-op. So if you've got friends, you can have like a few of you playing this all together, which is pretty cool. Hey, Chersy, how's it going? Heat Death is a really cool game. I loved Heat Death from the demo that I played. Like, I got like early access to it ages ago. So I have like a mini playthrough of that, like a mini let's play, shall we say. I think I did like 3 or 4 episodes like ages ago, before the game came out. Didn't actually revisit it when it came out. So maybe it would be good to check that out at some point. I'm gonna eat some more of this. I think I've got a lot of iron and coal. And on the one hand, I'm like, oh, the water and food does go down quick, but then we are doing a lot of physical labor. We are mining and chopping, and the Loot Goblin is back, absolutely. Why did the devs rename Crosswinds? Either the more likely option, a bit like what Jump Space and Jump Ship did, is someone already was using the name for something and it was challenged. That's probably the more likely. Or it tested quite poorly with the previous like playtest of people trying to, I don't know, Windrose, I feel, is a worse name. We're not going to be playing Windrose today. I'm going to have a separate video on Windrose because I want to like revisit it, because I tried it when it was Crosswind. Like last year, I think it was. I want to try it again and see what's changed. But I feel like Crosswind's a better name for. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority with that. But they've probably had to change it because someone didn't like them using it. That's normally what happens with these things. Can we shift click? We can shift click. Love that. You know, there are some games that are actually fully released that you can't do that. Let's put the grill down. I'm kind of, because this is a demo, I'm not super fussed on my placement of stuff at the moment. I'm not trying to make it really neat and tidy. I'm just trying to make it like feasible, you know? But if I was like doing a proper playthrough of this, I'd plan out my layout a bit more. But all reality is that as soon as I'm done with this, it's you know, it's done. We'll wait for the release. Let's place the food. There we go. And then, so you got a little bit of this micromanagement of you got to collect and add your ore. And like I said, on these smaller ones, you've got to do it singularly. You can't just put a bulk in. So there's a little bit of micromanagement going on. And then we'll eat these. There we go. Our steak is ready. We can take the food, place the food, and eat the steak. The steak's a big jump up. There we go. There we go. Cool. Let's have a look. I don't think we've got enough wood really to we've got some stuff slatted as well. Is the slatted cheaper? No. So we could have like, we can build a slatted one there. I like to see what's going on, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have a little one back here, so we can see what's behind us if we need to. Change the name means some... Gotta go, Cade. No worries, Cade. Thanks for stopping by. Change the name means some people won't realize and retry it as... try it better state it's in. Yeah. And I quite liked Crosswind, to be fair. I can't remember... I remember liking it. I can't remember being like, oh my god, this is top of my wish list, though. So I'm interested to see what the Windrose kind of like version is like and stuff like that. And I think Jump Ship and Jump Space, like they didn't suffer too much, I don't think, because it's very similar. Whereas Windrose and Crosswind, I guess it's similar, but like the wind is still part of the word in there, like Jump Ship and Jump Space. But it feels that Windrose feels like a different game, doesn't it, in a way? Or at least to me it does. Here we go. We've got plenty of water, which is good. And we've got some more stuff here, so we can... Do we have, like, gates or something? Or, like... Oh, just doors. There we go. Yeah, I just want a sliding door. Kind of put my chest in the way there, didn't I? But... Oh, well. And then you can actually have... Oh, and you can have a middle door as well. If you're going from... Because, like I said, we'll probably want that back one to be doors in the future. And you can slide the door open. So it's a simple enough building system. It is quite pricey. Like it costs a bit of wood and things like that. Itatuba is pretty rough for some people. Hey Bubba Bong, how's it going? A lot of people didn't understand how early that place is. Oh yeah, it was very straightforward, wasn't it? Like very early days. We got to release the brake, and there we go. The train is moving. The train is moving. Probably gonna apply the brake, although having the power on, yeah, there's a house there, so let's just brake, turn off the acceleration. That's definitely the order to do it. you don't turn off the acceleration then brake. Right, we are hungry again. Let's pop that in there. Let's fill up with some clean water. Probably going to be good to have 2 water bottles, because then you can have both, like one to gather dirty water and one to have fresh water. I actually need to get more wood. You're never really stuck though if you do break your tools, because there's plenty of like items that seem to like spawn on the ground for you to kind of build your tools if they do break on you. I want to just build one of them. Hoping the iron upgrade is worth it for the axe, because I don't want to be going through... Okay. Oh, there's a couple here. Okay. They're quick, aren't they? I know we have to deal with zombies, but I'm kind of like, this is nice and peaceful without the zombies. It's like, can they just remove the main mechanic of the game? There we go. It's definitely like the pathing is definitely the weakest bit of this game though. Like the deer and the zombies and stuff, they just charge all over the place. We are very hungry. Frank B, thank you for subscribing over on Twitch. Appreciate it. As a plug reminder as well, if you guys have Amazon Prime, and you have a free Prime sub, so you can also use it to sub for free and it doesn't cost you anything. Don't do that on YouTube though. They don't have that. It'd be cool if you could have that like as a choice of where you wanna put it. So how many demos are there in Next Fest that a person can try? There are thousands. Let me get my Prime, little bro. Damn. Can only ask. Yeah, there are thousands done. Thousands. I went through and I added What did I add? I'm very organized, so I put them all into a little folder collection. I found 76. There's no way I'm going to play 76 this week. Like, there's no way. I'm going to play as many of those as I can, like, get a quick idea of them. Some of them I've had a little bit of a try already. And I'll do a little kind of ones to watch kind of video if I get some time, hopefully. Oh, there is a chest here already. And we're already full. Potatoes. Okay, let's empty our pockets. Okay, so if you pick stuff up, it just drops it as a little item. I'll play like maybe 2 demos I care about, but there's too many. Yeah. I must admit, the last one in October, there were loads that I was like, oh my god, I've been waiting to like try that for ages. Like I've had that on my radar for a long time. Whereas this time, there wasn't as many with that kind of, that I had that kind of excitement for, I guess. Oh, you've got to keep the steak out while you eat it. There we go. But there's plenty that have caught my eye, and a few that I've played that I'm like, oh yeah, these are actually, sorry, these are really good. So, but it might just be that some of the games I'm really looking forward to, they're like massive ones that aren't gonna have demos at the moment. They're just gonna release. Like next month is huge on that side of things as well. There's so many. I actually need to put stuff in the chest. I need to build another chest, don't I? Really. Feels like it's perpetually dark. Like it feels like the night is longer than the day. That in there. That in there as well. We got loads of coal. Can we just put some stuff in there? Iron ingots. Any horror games? There are a couple of horror games that we're going to look at today. And there's a... Can I pick up this chest? I guess I need the wrench to do that, don't I? And there's quite a few that I'm probably going to do separate videos on. Problem is, there's so many, and there's only so much time. that's my thing. So I'm trying to do a mix of ones that I'm interested in, that also you guys would be interested in, hopefully. Yeah. I would say, on balance, I feel like the food and drink is quite heavy. Like how much we're going through it. But at the same time, there is plenty of food and drink. It just keeps you busy, I guess. I'm just carrying. I'm struggling carrying too much stuff. Loot goblin, as always. That is the teeny tiniest bathtub I've seen. Is that meant to be like a pizza oven or something, like a brick oven? Fair enough. Fair enough. Not me hoping for Crimson Desert demo like an idiot. Pure hope. Oh yeah, same. That was literally the game I was thinking of when I was saying that. It's yeah, that game, they're gonna just release that right away when as the game comes out. They're not gonna mess about. Quite a lot of iron to go up the next tier. So we can actually build a single planter, and we can put that like here. I like that you can just freely build though as well. That's quite nice. And I guess just to try this out, if we were to put a seed in there, do we just plant it? And then you need to add clean water. And then you're all good to go. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'll check this out. Hey Philippe, how's it going? How are you? I think I'm gonna upload this video because I won't be able to watch you play all of them. It's kind of late here and I have to get some. Oh yeah, no, this video will be a VOD afterwards, and I'm probably gonna chop each individual game up. So I don't know, the chopped up live videos never do as well, I guess, because I'm talking to chat and people don't tend to like that when you're crossbow ammo there. People don't tend to like that when they're watching a VOD later on, but I'll probably chop them up into a little video anyway. I like it, to be fair. What I'm going to do, we've kind of seen the mechanics and the research and stuff, so before we switch over to the next game, we're just going to see, like, do we come across any obstacles? What is it, just a case of there's things we're looking out for? You know, can we get attacked if zombies are like while we're running the train, or is it just going to be a case of... I wonder if you can get like a little lookout tower. So the laboratory's that way. This is actually where it wants us to go, isn't it? I like that. No one has seen me for like 2 weeks when Crimson Desert comes out. Oh yeah, I'm very excited for that one. Don't know if I'll get access to that one, but that's a day one buy anyway. The only reason I stopped here mainly is because obviously in the missions there is the laboratory here, and we don't have. Oh, we need to build a bed. That's the one. Let's build the bed because it might give us another mission. Kind of ignored the tutorial. We've got enough stuff. Inventory. Was it inventory? There we go. It was here, isn't it? There we go. Put that there for now. Little bed at the back. So you can actually sleep. You can skip the night as well if you want to. I like that. Single player, you can skip it. You get the day coming. You can only sleep at night. That's quite nice. So like I said, other than the presentation and the AI, like it looks a little bit, it's not low poly, but it looks a little bit kind of, you can see actually the, you know, that kind of mountain that appears as you look away. Yeah, there's presentation issues, but the core gameplay here is really good. Oh wow, I just asked if you can sleep. Yeah, the core presentation here is really nice. Let me just double check now. Missions. Okay, so it's all done. One thing is that there's no real, I imagine there is going to be, yeah, there is going to be a weapon workbench. It seems quite steep. You need to build 20 of these, which probably means just having multiple smelters and lining them all up rather than one at a time. What we're going to do, I'll save it, but we're probably going to end this demo. But what we're going to do first is we're going to just go and have a look. And go have a look at the laboratory. Is it swarming with zombies? Is it... Because there is a little bit of combat, like we've seen. But I don't know if it's... You know, is combat just a little bit of a byproduct and it's mainly survival? Or will the main locations be like riddled with zombies? Now, there is a zombie there. Interesting, you don't use stamina for attacks, just for sprinting. But kind of in the meantime makes me want to check out Zompiercer, because I'd probably like that. I like this oh zombies just spawn in thin air. Okay. Obviously we're only using a very basic like weapon. The combat's a little bit tedious. We've got a note found, so we can go to missions. And so we found a post-it note. So there's a station. So I guess it's like a clue to like go to the next place. There's actually a guy in here. Can we let you out? Oh, he's in there as well. These like the different zombie models, like a little bit of a show off. Don't know why there's random. I said, presentation-wise, it could be better. We've got health syringes, stamina syringes. We've got chemical extracts, recovery pills, horn powder as well. So, see, my inventory is shot. I've got nothing. Oh, I thought you could actually use the sack truck then, but you can't. You just loot the sack truck. You have to get eaten before you leave the game. I think they're just going to damage you. I think that's it. Cool if you can make extra carriages for the train. You can make extra carriages. You can make the wagon. They're just expensive, but you can make extra carriages. Seems like you can go out as well, so I'm gonna just check that out. Seems like you can go. You can have a wider train, if that makes sense. The girth of the train. For want of a better word. But it lets you build the platform on their own. You're not restricted to just having a very thin carriage. Interesting that they've got deer and goats. Like, goats isn't really like an enemy you see in video games that much. Or not an enemy, but... You know, like a wildlife animal. Normally there's like deer and wolves are like the staple. The guy passive aggressively coughing to notify me of my unquenched thirst is I'm taking offense to it. I'm like, you will drink when I say you drink. Let me build. Yeah, so you can actually extend out if you want to. So you can actually have like a 4. How long is it? It's 5, 6. So you can have a 4x6 carriage if you want to. I like this. I think this is pretty good. This is on the wish list for me. I'm gonna check this out closer to the time when it does release. Like I said, no actual release date for this one yet. It's just coming soon, and yeah, I'd play this. But from the sounds of it, maybe checking out Zompiercer or Heat Death Survival Train. In the meantime, if you want that train focused crafting goodness, that might tide you over for the time being. Zombies are clones, dude. Attack of the clone zombies. Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, that is where we're going to leave this demo. So for those watching on the VOD later, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching all that stuff. See you guys in the next video. And for everyone else who's here, I'm going to crack on with the next demo. So what we're going to do